What if we told you the world's most ambitious city is also the hottest investment destination of the decade? From golden visas to tax-free returns, futuristic infrastructure to global connectivity, Dubai is not just a dream city, it's an investment magnet. Join us as we uncover the why, the how, and the now of Dubai's booming real estate market. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, this webinar is your key to smart decisions and smarter returns. Get ready to explore Dubai, where investment meets innovation. Let's begin.
Hello, good evening, India. My name is Sunil, and first of all, thank you so much for giving us your valuable time. What I keep talking about and telling about the entire ecosystem to my team is in this entire equation, total there are five stakeholders. The first is Dubai, second is real estate, third, which is very, very important, you as a client or customer, fourth, shore real estate, and fifth, the person who is speaking to you now, Sunil. So, out of five of those stakeholders or players, three are very, very important: Dubai and real estate, obviously, but like I said, you. And why I'm telling you this context that we will cover all those five stakeholders in this next 30 to 90 minutes kind of an conversation. Typically, how we structure this is the first 30 minutes we take care of Dubai real estate, why the process part. The last 30 minutes is very, very important, and that's where we touch upon your real life, real time questions. Yeah, because what's happening in today's ecosystem, and we'll touch upon all those parameters. But like I said, the lesser impact or lesser connect, let me tell you about them. So my name is Sunil. Basically comes from a state called Rajasthan in India. I belong to a city called Bhilwara. It's a textile city. I'm basically an engineer by qualification. I worked in Gujarat for around 5 years with Amul and Reliance Industries. Then in Mumbai for around 5 years again with Reliance Industries and Tata Group. And then for last 15 years we are settled here in Dubai with family. I still remember when we shifted here, my daughter was 1 year old and now she is 15 years. She plays cricket from UAE national cricket team, so those are the exposure part. Uh, but coming to out of those 15 years for us, the first 11 years I spent again into corporate life. So I worked with AT Salad, which is a telco player here, and then 3 years with Al Futtaim Group. They are into automotive and lot more other businesses, and 1.5 years into IFCO Group. They are an FMCG player. For last 4 years, entered into the real estate, and it's been a amazingly satisfactory journey, not from the returns perspective, but from the magnitude of the exposure and an opportunity to be part of the journey of people like you. Yeah, so that's about Sunil in a very, very nutshell way. Uh, then about Sure. So when you talk about Dubai as a place, it's a very small, you can compare with any of the Indian city with a population of around 3.6, 3.7 million, which is around 37 lakhs. But when you see what's happening about Dubai, and Dubai is not an unknown name. Now, you go to any part of the world and universe, people knows Dubai. But what it gets differentiated from a lot of parameters, and we'll discuss in one by one. But what I wanted to tell you about Sure is in Dubai, for that a small city, there are 10,000 plus of real estate agencies are there. 10,000 plus and 1 lakh plus real estate agents. Yeah. And what's happening with this, and we all are flooded with the social media and digital marketing, so a lot of what we keep hearing from clients is a lot of confusion, and that's why we thought let's have this as a platform wherein we discuss in real life real time situation that what's happening across. Yeah. And like in those last 18 years, the first 18 years of my corporate journey, when I worked with the groups like Tatas and all, what I understood in this journey is In the entire ecosystem, only one party, which is single most important thing, is the customer. Yeah. So how we create that connect and trust, and that's why we kept the name as a sure that people may be a lot of confused when we are sitting out of the country and when we are talking about another country and then flooded with a lot of information. We don't know is it truth or not. Let's be a player who can be representation of you, and that's where we kept the name also as a sure that you it's a place wherein you can trust, where you can see yourself and your interest is on paramount and important. And that's why we defined also short. So S is about service excellence, U is about understanding you, R is about respectful relationship and coming from an Asian background, very very important for us. And E, the single most important factor is exceptional integrity, because in this entire game a lot of the monetary part, when you're sitting across the border, yeah, you need some kind of a connect, and that's where the integrity comes into the picture. So from the name, my corporate journey of keeping customer first and the ethos on which we want to build and connect with you, that's where the shore comes into the partners. Yeah. Now, like I said, out of five, we talked about the smaller element of two. Now we'll talk about the three. Yeah. So why Dubai? Like I said, and let me tell you my real time story of those 15 years of journey in Dubai. And I can summarize Dubai or those 15 years into one life and one line, which is Dubai has been a blessed place for us. And not only for us, I have a lot of customers here in those last 4 years, and from the people who have been into Dubai for 50 plus years, they also echo the same sentiments and same spirit. And they say, Sunil, Dubai is a land of opportunity. Whoever has believed in, whoever has put up those hard work, Dubai has given back in many fold. And that's what Dubai in a very, very summarized way. Yeah. So why? For an Indian context, very, very simple. On the fiscal or monetary part, if you see the taxation element and you see the right side corner or right column of the UAE, nothing, right? And the 9% that corporate tax is also on the corporates, also on the companies, not on individuals. So there is no capital gain tax, there are no complexities. Very, very simple. Whenever some of my people, friends keep shifting from another countries to here, they say, Sunil, we are getting this much of salary. Same salary comes to the bank account. There are no provident fund, there are no superannuation, there are no taxation elements. You decide what you want to do. So that's the beauty of earnings and real estate and all such of life in Dubai on financial part. Yeah. Now on the real estate connect. When you see those world across, yeah, and there has been a report of McKinsey which says that though UAE is into top 10 destinations for the people and for the world, but when you see the expensiveness of Dubai, it nowhere compares into top 30 places around the world. So that's where they see in the expenses, it's not even in top 30, but in the all overall global index, it's into top 10. Then they see a lot of gap and a lot of opportunities for Dubai to grow and people to come and keep investing and create a win-win perspectives. And so that's in very, very generic way why Dubai is creating a noise. But on the real estate part, on the returns part, yeah, Dubai. So even on that returns, not only on the overall lifestyle, even on the returns, Dubai has been creating a noise. Yeah. Rental yields versus mortgage. So mortgage, which mean we when we take a bank loan, how much, so like here, how much the return you can get when you pay. So here in Dubai, your banking interest rate is 3.99%, but then you can expect a rental yield from 6 to 8%, depending on residential to commercial and some of those, so on and so forth. And when you see in London to all any other places, so the delta is highest when you talk about Dubai. Yeah. Now, why Dubai will continue to be magnet? Yeah. What is the what Dubai government and UAE government is planning is whatever they have achieved in last 45 years. Whatever they have achieved in last 45 years, if you see the target of 2040, they want to surpass those things in 15 years. So increasing the population, which I said around 33, 35 lakhs now, they want to do two and a half times. So what are the infrastructure and what are the ecosystem we are talking about? So much of opportunities, and that too getting it compressed not in 45 years, in 15 years. So three times of impact and ecosystem will be created, and it will impact the real estate, it will impact the quality of the life in more positive way. 55% of the population to live in 800 meters of main public transport station. See, what is the parameter, right? Some of my friend was talking and mentioning that when we visited. So I was in Rajasthan, India, around 2 weeks ago for 10 days. What they said is, Sunil, for a country, one of the parameter of growth and potential is how many of those you have those stoppers. So when you go in on a road in India, how many of those uh, stops you have, that will define the growth. And one of the indicator is public transport. So you will have 55% of population staying within 800 meters. So public transport, which means the metro and so kind of connects. So see the benchmark which this country is being planned and planning. Five urban centers, 134% increase in space for hospitality and tourism. When I came here 15 years ago, we were told coming from Rajasthan that, Sunil, it's a Gulf country. I did not have even passport. Are you sure you want to go and all? And being from a Rajasthani families, we even don't have the passport. Unlike in Kerala, wherein on the first month of your birth, your passport is made. So when I see the transition, so what Dubai is doing, considering and connecting to 2040 as a plan, they are creating five mini Dubai within Dubai, so that everything is in one mini Dubai. So, for example, right now, the entire financial district is towards DIFC, Business Bay, everything is happening to World Trade Center. They are saying we will create all of those things in every pocket of Dubai, in every direction of Dubai, so that traffic doesn't flow from point A to point B. Yeah, it doesn't create a burden on only one particular Sheikh Zayed road, though it has a 14 lanes, but there is an we're already seeing attraction. So that's connected two and a half times the population and five mini Dubai getting created. 101, 105% of the size of greens and recreational areas. Wow. So you're talking about two and a half times of population, but they are doubling the size of greens and recreational areas. So see the ecosystem, everything is coming in together, everything is getting integrated. So that's a beauty about Dubai. And we have seen it practically. The place from where I come, you have seen that colonies or societies are getting shifted and built in, and then you talk about the infrastructure. But here it's completely reversed. Everything, including bridges, hospitals, schools, are taken care first, and then you are allowed to build the communities and societies. Yeah, increase in space designed for educational health facilities. Obviously, every ecosystem would need to be built on. Yeah. No need to talk about public transportation. You must have seen in the news about the flying taxis to the Dubai is getting connected to now every sphere of the green line, blue line, and red line about the metro connectivity. First time Etihad Rail is coming up because Gulf is known for that oil and gas kind of a dependency. Yeah, this is the first time when they are talking about bringing those public transport and rail connectivity for the logistic corridor. This will again revolutionize the kind of an ecosystem in the country they want to expand and integrate for 2040 vision. Yeah. Unlocking the future with world class education. So you name the universities. Oxford has given a go ahead. They are coming here. You already have INSEAD, you already have SPJ, and you already have universities of Australia to AUS to Singapore. Even Indian context, you got IIM Ahmedabad is coming up here. IIT Delhi is coming up here. You have a Amity, you have a SPJ, and you have a Manipal. And the James Group, which is the Indian curriculum, it has a 50 branches, 50 schools. So for an Indians, what I keep telling to people, and then for Indian context, 35% of the people of today, they are Indians. So it's a mini and modern India, and that's how. So you will not feel, and I'm sure you most of you must have visited already Dubai, and whatever I am saying, you can echo with those experience. But if you have not, It's a modern India. It's a modern Indian city with a focus on life, with a focus on quality. Like I used about Dubai experience in one line, I'm remembering another line which will again summarize what is Dubai and how Dubai differentiate from rest of the world. So till now, I'm at around 40 to 43 years of age. I have visited maybe around 15 countries. What I see the difference in other countries, you may be considered and taken care as a head count. You are a one of the number of that population. Here, you are treated as a life. You are treated as not as a number but as a life. And when you talk about life, then you talk about how to take care of the life, how to take care of the recreational aspect of the life, how you take care of the financial, mental, emotional health of that life, how you nurture that life so that life grows. And that's what differentiates Dubai from the rest of the world. Here, you are taken care as a life, you are considered as a life, and whatever is needed for life to grow, that's being extended, that's being implemented, that's being constructed. That's a city is Dubai. Now let's talk about the real estate part. Very, very recent data of Q2 25. When you see the similar quarter on quarter results, 16.8% growth in sales. And year on year, it's been 22.5%. Yeah. Price per square feet, 1607. So if you can simply multiply by 24, and those are the prices, it's an average. So some areas you'll still find 1000 dirham per square feet, some area you'll still find 5000 dirham per square feet, like downtown is at 3 4000 dirham per square feet and all. Sales value, wow, 49% year on year growth. That's a magnet, that's a perception, and that's a pull factor Dubai is creating for the world. Yeah. And we have seen whenever chaos happens around the world, Dubai gets benefited because people see Dubai as a business place. Dubai is a very neutral city. Dubai is a city which is busy taking care of the residents and citizens. So they don't engage themselves into a lot of conflicts, which is unnecessary. Here, like I said, you are alive. Yeah. Coming back to the little more detail about real estate, off plan versus resale. So off plan here in this part of the world is considered as a new launches. So what a new launch are happening, and you will see the percentage quite high, approximate two-thirds to one-third. To resale, resale is either you are buying in between of the launch, mean which mean the after the launch, or you are buying the ready property. So when you see from an investor perspective, and as of now, if I see my 4 years of journey, around 70% of people believe in buying off plan because for them the purpose is investment returns. Yeah. And even if they are planning to shift, like I have a lot of clients from Bangalore and those places, they are saying, Sunil, I want to shift in 2027 after 2.5 to 3 years. My goal is when I shift here, I should have 100,000 dirhams of rental income on monthly basis because that's my expenses for my family and my life. So the beauty is, and you are seeing actually in the numbers that people believe or why they believe in off plan is when you buy a newly launched project, you are not paying 100% of the money which you would need to in case you buy a ready property. So the investment is less, you pay with the time, you are paying with the timelines, and in case you want to resell in between, your investment is less, your returns become more. So for off plan properties, the returns are around to the tune of 20 to 30% returns, but for resale or ready property the returns is around 6 to 7 to 10%. In case if you are putting for rental, then it's around 5 to 6% only. So if your main aim is the returns, or if you have some timelines of relocating around 2 to 3 years, then there is no better deal than investing in newly launched projects. Yeah, and you are it's visible in the data as well. Now on the sales volume, yeah, when you see that cyclic nature, it's growing from last 4 5 years, 2021, 22, 23. Yeah. And why it is growing, single differentiating factor is about the leadership belief about Dubai, the way Dubai has been positioning, the way Dubai is creating win-win for residents, for investors, for everyone. Yeah. Similar ecosystem in the sales volume. The previous slide was the value. What type of ROI? Like we said, off plan round 30%. If you are putting for rental, Airbnb, and holiday, short terms kind of a thing, around double digit, 10 to 12%. For ready properties, it varies between 6 to 8. There are categories, there are locations, new properties, old properties, and so on. But these are the ballpark figure for reference purpose. Yeah. Now, we said two-third of people, two-third of world who are investing in Dubai, they are considering off plans. So what does it mean? Because the flexibility it offers, you have a lot of payment plans. So for example, 50-50 payment plan, which mean if the handover timelines is 2 or 3 years, in those 2 to 3 years you will pay only 50%. On the handover you will need to pay 50%. So that means a 50-50. Sometime developer also has a post handover payment plan, which means the first 50 you paid in 2 to 3 years until construction, and when handover happens, the post handover. So again, they'll define the timelines. If it's for 2 year, which means you will not pay 50% on go of keys handover. You'll pay 50% in next 2 years, and a lot of people consider that because you can pay if you are renting it out. The rent can support your mortgage EMIs or the payment plan which you have for next 2 to 3 years. Yeah, 1% monthly payment plan. It's all the types of the payment plan is a part of that off plan deal. Yeah. Now the process. This is the simplicity and this is the beauty of Dubai. So to buy a property, you don't need to come physically in Dubai. Yeah. So everything is digital, everything is integrated, no duplication, no fraud. I keep hearing sometime news from around the world that one property got sold to 3 people, one plot got sold to 5 people. Here it's not possible. Everything is barcoded, everything has owner details in the blockchain kind of a system. So what we tell and guide to people that the most important thing for you is, so logistic is a very minimal thing. Don't worry about the logistics. Yeah, the most important thing is choose the right property. And how you choose the right property and why any agency can help you, irrespective you choose Sure or any agency. Why agency here is very important. So for example, as we are talking about Indian community, in India, suppose we take an example of Godrej as a developer. So if you go to Godrej, they will tell you their own 10 projects and they will tell you all the good things about their top 10 projects, and they may not say good things about other developers in the vicinity. Yeah. So the summary is they would want to sell you and push you only to buy a particular product. When you come to player like us, for us, who our interest is you. Yeah, because for us, closing the deal with you is not a closing the journey, it's a beginning of the journey and beginning of the relationship. So for us, you are more important, and we will ask you 4 5 6 different questions. What are the timelines, what is the purpose, what's the budget? These are 5 options for you. So if you say that, Sunil, I want to buy a property and my budget is 2 million dirham, but I want to spend those 2 million dirham in 1 year. So if you go to Godrej as an example, they will say you, okay, this is the product. But when you come to us, we will tell you, sir, for your purpose, these are the 5 options. And according to our real estate lens, these are two good ones. Yeah. So because we work with all the developers, we will not only suggest you on one particular developer because that benefits us. For us, your purpose, your priorities, your plans are more important. And that's a beauty. So that's a in terms of options and in terms of opinion. Second is, when you buy an under construction or launch property, we don't take any fees from you because we are taken care from the developer. So there is no vested interest. Yeah. So we'll advise you very right thing. And here the good thing is, as a buyer, even if you go directly to the Nakhil or Imar or Aldar, you will still pay. Suppose the property price is 100 dirham, you will still pay 100 dirhams. And even if you go through us, this will still cost you 100 dirham. But again, when you go to Nakhil or Imar, again, they will become a Godrej and they will tell you only their good projects. They will want to buy or sell only their projects. When you come to a so, what I'm trying to tell you, there is no additional cost of routing it through you, but what additional support you get is options, lot of opportunities, clear cut guidelines in terms of what are the returns we can expect as per your timelines. We take care of entire logistic documentation, hand holding of the journey, and most importantly, in case you want to resell or re-rent, we even do that for you. So it's a complete cycle, end to end, whatever is your purpose. And be proud, you can go through our Google reviews, and these are authentic ones. People have posted their pictures with us. 80% of our clients are repeat or referral clients, and that's the beauty of Shore. Yeah. Second element is secure financing, which is very, very important. As a mortgage, you here as a resident for ready property, you can get mortgage up to 80%, and as a non-resident, like in case you are not having a visa here, you can get up to 50%. But then mortgage is available only on ready properties. You don't get mortgage on, like in India. I see a lot of the projects, and you see 5 7 different banks names are there. So here, because they don't want to create the bubble, they don't want to sell one investor who can buy only two properties, they don't want him to invest in 10 properties and create artificial hike, right? So here on under construction, there are no mortgage available. On ready properties, as a resident, they can get 80%. Like we can get 80%. You, if you are a non-resident, you will get only 50%. SPA signing is happens. So it's a very, very legal document. It goes through legal process, transfer and ownership. Like in India, we have a trustee and office. Here also, the transfer happens through the trustee office. And post purchase, whatever support you need about the golden visa, handhold, resale, re-rent, single point of contact, which is Shore Real Estate. Yeah. Now, the difference between both we already discussed. What is the definition of plan? What is the ready? What are the advantage? What is the low risk, higher returns? Yeah. So that's on the property part. But to safeguard you, like I use the word, yeah, this place, and I keep giving an example, and it's a real time example. I have bought a property in Noida in NCR region. I'll not use the developer name, in 2014. It's been 11 years now, and still the case is going on. The developer has defaulted, the new developer has come in. So a lot of those things. But here, and in India, I also hear that we have a RERA, but here RERA is actually implementing those things. And here, it's not that one particular developer get defaulted. They see that it's a Dubai name which is on the credit, which is on the stake. And so that's why you have RERA, you have Dubai Land Department, DLD, and then you have Consumer Protection Law. You can raise and complain. There is an SMS system. In 24 hours, both parties needs to give response to the RERA and those authorities. And I'll also tell you, everything is very, very transparent here. So whatever project you are investing or buying, for example, a tower A or a villa project, you can see online on the government website what is the progress, what are the transactions are happening in that, and what is the price with the unit number. So suppose if you bought a flat number 404, you will be able to see 404, this is the price somebody has bought it, or what is the price of your neighbor has bought it. That is the level of transparency, and project progress is there. When upon handover, I'm not sure what happens in India, but here, RERA officially goes and checks the progress on quarterly basis, and on handover, they will go and check the building or villa or townhouse community, whatever was promised in terms of the brochure from the developer side. What is the actual level of development? They will match it. Once they are satisfied that the developer has delivered to the level of commitment and guidelines in mentioned in SPA, sale and purchase agreement, then only they give you the handover building completion certificate, which is called BCC. If you are still short of some of those commitment and delivery quality, you will not get BCC. And if you don't get BCC, you cannot claim your what is the balance payment of 50 or 60, or what is the payment plan. So that's on the stake for the developer. If they want to get and give you the keys and hand over and to get the money, they will need to deliver you the product to the right level of commitment. Yeah. Escrow rules, again, it's a very, very good for investors. So what happens is, suppose if you buy off plan, the payment plan, suppose it's a 50-50. So first 30% of the payment which you make, it doesn't go to the developer, it goes to the government escrow account. And it is made because in past, when the Dubai was passing through cyclic time of 2008 9 10 worldwide crisis, There were a lot of those issues happened that developer moved away overnight. So the 30% of the first your payment is stuck and remained safe in the government account. When you pay 40%, that another 10% installment, that 10% is released to the developer. When you pay 50%, which means only 20% money has gone to the developer. That is the level of ecosystem. And when you are paying, you can see that progress is happening or not. So if you feel that progress is not happening, but developers keep asking the money, then you can raise the question and complain. So that is the level. Then you have DLP, defect liability period. There are ERA penalties. So what I'm trying to pitch is there a lot of consumer representation is there from the government side, because like I said, here the stake of Dubai is there. They feel that whatever is happening good, it's for Dubai. Whatever is not happening good, it's also Dubai name is getting impacted, and that's a beauty in terms of commitment of the government level. Yeah, like I said, for Indians, this is my real time example. I got the visa on 31st January 2023. It's been around 2.5 years. Uh, very simple framework. Recently, there is a news about 100,000 dirhams. Dubai government has said it's a fake news. Don't believe on this. Nothing is of that sort. So current guidelines still remain the same, that your investment, your value of investment should be 2 million, not the actual money. For example, if you are buying a off-plan property of a 2 million dirhams, even if you pay 100,000 dirham as a booking amount, your still property value is 2 million, and with that bucket or bracket you are eligible to apply for a golden visa. So that's a minimum cutoff. If you buy a 1 million dirham property, after 6 months you can buy another 1 million property, so value becomes 2 million, and then you are eligible to apply next day golden visa. Recently we had a client who came from Hong Kong, Indian resident. We we finished his timeline, the value of around 2 million. We bought a townhouse for him in Imar. They were a joint buyer, husband and wife. It was a 4 million property. Both separately became eligible for golden visa. Both can sponsor their own parents and entire tree below to the children. So that's a beauty. With the golden visa you also get a maids and drivers, and that as a sponsorship, everyone for 10 years. 10 years visa. Obviously there is a fees, but then the eligibility. So this 2 million is not an a fees. It's a, you are buying a property, and what happens is when you resale, in case you have other property, you can tag your golden visa to that. And if you do not have any other property and you are selling it, then your golden visa will also go. Yeah, so that's a connect on the property value of 2 million dirhams. Perfect. So now, as we move into little more detail of which are those potential areas, I have my colleague who will take another 5 minutes for you in terms of connecting you to the potential areas. Because now, if you want to really deep dive, what are those areas which can generate and good returns for you? Chris will take you to that journey of potential areas.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Chris, here, connecting with you. Also here in Dubai, under Shua Real Estate umbrella. Now, as Mr. Sunil said, Mr. Sunil is our co-founder, is also the man behind Shua Real Estate, but it doesn't mean Shua Real Estate is only running on Mr. Sunil. He has a team behind all this progress which has happened. And as you may know, also Dubai. Dubai is a city which has welcomed over 200 nationalities. Now, at Shua, we have over 5 nationalities here, and here and there, whatever kind of language you want to speak, whatever information you want to get any information from Africa, you want to get from where? Europe, we have all the people in-house. Anything, any language, any, be it in monetary transaction, we help in every aspect of transactions. I've been with Shua Real Estate now with close to 1 year. Yeah, almost 1 year and some few months. Though I didn't start here with Sure Real Estate, but after seeing the vision of Mr. Sunil, I moved and joined him. And here we are. Now, a lot has been said by Mr. Sunil. I will just tackle a very small topic, which is the top 6 areas you can look at while you want to invest in Dubai. Before we look at each of them, out of experience, I've realized in Dubai, we have 3 types of investors. Of course, before you invest, you need to realize which kind of investor are you and which area suits your preferences. As I said, we have 3 kinds of investors in Dubai. One, which is the opportunity based. The second is the security based. And the third, they are always the homeowners. Now, the opportunity based, these are the people who come in at the early stages of the launches. We know Dubai is not just starting now. Dubai is now a 25 to 30 year city, which means all of these years Dubai has been evolving. This 30 or 25 years does not mean this is the time when Dubai was born. No, this is the time when the government stepped in and now it started building for the future of Dubai. Now, we do have areas which have developed that when you invest there, the returns will be less. This is where you have to come in and realize yourself. Am I an opportunity-based investor? The opportunity-based investor will come in areas which are having off-plan projects. As Mr. Sunil is saying, you want to come in early enough and scoop a huge amount of returns. Those are the opportunity-based. They come in when everyone may be seeing sand, but they have that, they can see the opportunity. You invest in slowly by the payment plan, but you look at the future, maybe 3-4 years. Those are the opportunity based. Then we have the security based people or investors. The security based, they need to feel, they need to touch. Yes, you have contacted Sure Real Estate. You're talking to Chris. I'm telling you, this apartment has these features. It has potential to give you this lifestyle. Security-based investors, they need to come and feel. If I tell you this apartment has an infinity view, can you also see that view? Now, these are the people who come in after the projects have been handed over. He can come in, you hand over the key to him, he moves into the apartment, he will check everything. Compared to the opportunity based, for them, we are selling them ideas. I tell you, this property will make huge returns, but he cannot see the property. Those are the opportunity, but they have that feeling, yes, this property or this location where when I invest here, it will make me money. The security base, he will have to come and feel it. Maybe he want, when he gets the key, tomorrow he can rent the apartment. He start getting the returns on investment.
Sure.
Now, the third type of investors, they are the homeowners. These are the people who have stayed in Dubai. They have been renting for a long time, but there is a stretching pocket. Now we know that Dubai rentals are increasing every year. They feel like, no, I should now own my home. I'm tired of renting. I should own my home. Others, now we have the population moving to Dubai. You're maybe in India, you're in Europe, you're in Africa, but you feel you want to move to Dubai. You buy your own home. You don't like these issues of renting. Again, this year, the landlord has increased the rent because the RERA index allows him to increase the rent. No, we have these people who are saying, me, I need my own home. Now, the beauty or where Sure Real Estate comes in is when you want to make an investment, let's sit down and set the goal, or let's realize you. Are you an opportunity-based investor? Let's look at which location is going to give you those results as the opportunity-based. Are you a security based? We have ready units. Are you a homeowner? If you are a homeowner, we must look at other factors. You're moving your family here. You have kids. They will need to go to schools. Which school is are your kids going to? So we shall look around which schools are in this area, so we can suggest for you, you know what? Your schools can go to this school, maybe in 15, 20 minutes, they can drive there. Or where is your office? It wouldn't be fair if you're moving 1 hour, 2 hours from your workplace to your office. We can suggest areas close to your office and say, okay, not to go in the hassles of traffic, this area is best for you. Now, having said that, we can have on the screen, we can see the top 6 areas. You look at Dubai South. You have seen on the news, many people have said now there is a shift in the trend. People are moving to invest in the Dubai South. You look at Dubai South, it is just a developing area. It will take time to reach where areas like Business Bay, the downtown have reached. Now, for you, if you are a security-based person, you need to see something by face or you feel. Dubai South may not fit for you. But if you are an opportunity-based person who needs to enter into a location when it is just being launched, those are the areas which will fit for you. Look at Al Fujan. Now, Al Fujan will stand into the middle of them. We have ready units, we have ready communities, apartments, villas, the Al Fujan, Tilal, Muruj, whatever. But still, we have new upcoming projects. So, a location like Al Fujan will fit both of you. Are you an opportunity? Are you security? Or you want a home? You are a homeowner. All these are available for you. Now, that does not mean that, okay, we shall look at only one reason, am I an opportunity based or whatever. Look at places like Maidan. You must look at also the vision. Like, what is the vision of this location? Maidan is so close to the downtown Business Bay, where we have all the businesses happening in Dubai. Like currently, everyone would wish to stay near Business Bay, downtown. But close by, we have Maidan. What is the lifestyle of the people who are going to be staying in Maidan? So it is a very close area to now the current hub of Dubai. 15 or 10 minutes, you will drive into the city. So are you a person looking at, okay, this time frame to look to reach your workplace? We can recommend Maidan. Maidan has its lifestyle. It's gonna be a mix of waterfront because we have a lagoon coming in the community. So are you into a waterfront or you like just staying around the community? Maidan is a good area. Dubai Island, purely waterfront. Are you a person who loves water, you love nature? We shall suggest for you Dubai Island. All these areas, just like main maritime city, all these are areas based on your preferences. You like water lifestyle, you like staying in the city, or for you want a quiet place. That's why it is now a responsibility of me or Sunil or any other agent to sit with you, identify your goals, choose a location or choose a project which will fit your goals. That's what makes the difference with Sure Real Estate. We shall never suggest a property until we realize what are your investment goals. Because Dubai, you can blindly invest anywhere, but you may not get the returns you anticipated when your investment is done. Moving
Perfect.
forward, I will. Mine was just a very short session. I will call it Mr. Sunil to go ahead.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you, Chris. Good overview of the opportunity and homeowners and kind of a connect. So I think it fits well. And like you rightly said, it depends on what is the goal of the people. Yeah. So I'm sure we'll have those level of one-to-one conversations. Like Chris said, all these are six potential areas. Yeah. So whatever is your purpose, uh, short term, mid term, and long term. If you are planning to relocate, we can have those filters basis of apartments, townhouses, and villas, and these areas have shown the tractions in last 18 to 24 months. Great. So as we move forward, like we are talking about why Dubai and why Dubai will not only from the vision of 2040 but around the world, what Dubai is creating a additional pull factor for people, and one of the thing is Disney theme park is coming to Dubai. Wow! So when we are in Dubai 3 4 years ago, we went to Paris, yeah, to view the Disneyland. But now Disneyland is coming here. So see the quantum of ecosystem will be developed around UAE. And when people come here and when shift here, the first thing they need is the place, either for the hotel or for a stay. So that's the impact Disneyland will bring in. Yeah. Similar thing, the wealth wave, the visits and pull factor of millionaires which is happening. And if you see the another slide which we have, that from the across the world, Dubai was the number one city who attracted the most of the millionaires in last year 2024. And when you see the graph how many millionaires went to China, to UAE, or to USA, you will find Dubai is a number one destination who attracted millionaires in 2024. Yeah. Dubai dominates the global race. I don't need to tell you. Before I tell you, you know all those skyscrapers to number one and best in class and best of the breed things in Dubai. And if you see the Sheikh Mohammed's vision, he says only one thing to his people, that I do not want my people to experience and be in the queue that what's happening in US after a month or week it will come to Dubai. I want my people to experience the same thing. If it's happening in US, as per the time zone, it happens the same day in Dubai. Yeah. So that's a vision, powering tomorrow. Yeah. The solar park, the non-renewable energy sources. Yeah. Dubai, if you see the entire Middle East, UAE is the only country which has a nuclear power plant. Though there still 45% of the energy needs are met by the oil, and so much of reserve oil they still have. But see the transition, not only for environmental reason for but for the strategical reasons. Yeah, those shifts are being already planned and already in place. Yeah. World's largest solar park is coming up, world's largest renewable energy sources are being explored. So that's a beauty and vision of Dubai. Yeah. As we move to next, world's largest urban mangrove forest. So you will keep hearing about world's largest, world's biggest, world's tallest. That's a beauty and that's a exposure we get being part of the city. Now taking you a little bit more into the what are those new launches are coming up and which will can cater to your needs in case you are targeting townhouse or villa community. Yeah. Imar is a known brand. You have those Selvara. It's a Grand Polo. This is the product wherein they are bringing world's third largest equestrian club, wherein you will have those polo and those kind of amenities. So an opportunity to own villas there. Yeah, starting from 6 million onwards. The next chapter, it's a golf course community. It's coming up by Vassal. If you have heard Jumeirah Golf State, wherein Virat Kohli to Amitabh Bachchan, they all have their villas. This is just attached community coming up by Vassal, which is again a government developer. Shobha is a known name in Indian context. They are number one in quality. They have a lot of the products from apartment to villa category. Elwood is one of the offerings into villa segment. Yeah. In terms of apartment launches, though in the townhouse category, you will find a lot more into the resale, MR Oasis to Jabal Ali Village to Muruz to Tilal Al Furjan. Yeah. But then those were the under construction off plan opportunities. Coming to the apartment context, very very beautiful, very luxury. If you are into the luxury context, World of Astoria, world's first tallest and world first biggest hotel brand from US, is coming up in residency segment first time outside of US in form of Vault of Astoria and being developed by a developer who has built world's largest Lamborghini showroom in Dubai. So the developer and the class and we ourselves have visited this place. It's a beyond imagination. So if you are looking for quality and luxury, one of the good project to explore. Yeah. Imar keep coming up with a lot of the projects in apartment category. The value is from 1.8 million to 4-5 million range. One bedroom to three bedroom apartment category. So you'll find a lot of options with them. Again, another options of Imar. Yeah. Again, another option from Altan. Miras. It's a Dubai Holdings. They brought a recently very premium product on Sheikh Zayed Road. Jumeirah Residences. They have two towers. One tower is recently sold out. You can see the Museum of Futures just behind this. Amazing location, great brand to associate with, and great location to explore. Yeah. Shobha, another opportunities. Yeah. These are the key developers with whom we work. We work with 90% of our transactions are with top 10 developers in Dubai only. Yeah. As of now, when I came here 15 years ago, we had around 20 developers. Today there are 500 developers, and that's what I said. 500 developers, 1 lakh real estate agents, and social media, and it's natural for us to become and get confused, and that's where find out a trusted advisor who can represent your interest first. Yeah. Why choose us? In addition to the trust uh, and transparency and being on relationship and support oriented, whatever logistical support you need, from monetary transition to the mortgage, being an Indian contact, vastu, or whatever support you need, we have a one stop solution in this umbrella offshore. Yeah. These are some of those sold out cases, from the townhouse category to the villa to the apartment category. And if you see, all are by top 5 developers in Dubai. Yeah. Again, top 5. So we work at top 10 of UAE level and top 5 of a particular community level. So we don't go below. And the reason is, for us, customer and quality and safety of the customer is very important. So that's why we choose the quality developers only. Our happy clients, one of the client on top left, if you see, she has been the makeup artist for Nisha Ambani's wedding in India, and from here, from Dubai, she was flown to 4 places wherever they had reception. We are proud to have her as a client. You have a business CEO here, you have a football player here, you have people from Google to Procter and Gamble to other nationalities of client and all. Yeah. Again, super happy clients, businessmen, different geographies, Egypt bank CEO to a president of a big retail chain in Canada, to the again one more footballer. Happy and proud to be part of their journey. Again, CEO of a Indian group in Dubai. Our partnerships, I'm sure you must be knowing the Danube CEO, another partnership with other players in industry. Yeah. Uh, like I said, is I worked into corporate, and for us, customer is the most important aspect. We are also known as a player who is equally concerned about the society, and that's where we keep doing our blood donation camps. We have exceeded our target of 40 units. We have given 52 units in the blood donation camp, happened through Shore Real Estate. Yeah. We have partnered and sponsored some of the cricket tournaments here. Proud associate with those journeys of smart cricketers. Yeah. Again, this is our recent moment. Proud sponsor of a football club from northeast of Manipur, and they have recently become the number one in their entire state tournament. Now this team, which is you can see on their t-shirts, it's a sure. Now they will represent the state at a national level. So it's a huge journey, and we had that partnership in our office in Dubai, Shore and FC Imphal women's football team. Yeah. So I think that's all. Like I keep saying, Shore is on mission. Shore is on a mission to be part of your journey, that your interest and priorities and plans are represented in good manner. And here you can see the team. Like Krish mentioned, we have a 5 nationalities, 7+ language speaker from Italian to French to Arabic to English, Hindi, yeah, Tagalog, African, yeah. So we'll be happy to be part of your journey in whatever the manner we can be. I know my team is saying directly, indirectly that a lot of questions are there from all of you. So feel free. Any questions, irrespective of the monetization to different aspects, feel free to ask, and we'll be happy to be answering you in a real time manner. Yeah. Mr. Vijay has a question. Can you tell me which location is good for investment? I am interested in 2 bedroom in good location and purpose is ROI. Okay. Sir, it though we'll ask you on the budget part maybe once our team reach out to you independently. Uh, I would suggest you choose a community which is settled. Yeah, because if it's your first time investment, we should be little bit no go 30-40 kilometers away from the main center, which means Sheikh Zayed Road. One of the community which I can recommend is Furjan. You have everything from metro to school, which is DPS, to the temple to IKEA, and shopping malls and Sheikh Zayed connects 3 minutes from the Sheikh Zayed Road. Furjan is a good place. We got our office in Ibn Battuta Gate office. If you heard Ibn Battuta shopping mall, it's the same tower. We are on 11th floor. This building also has 3 floors from Amazon. This is into Furjan and very settled community for last 20 years. This is the area, and one of the project, if you have seen in top 6 locations, which Chris took over. Muruj was one of the project, and Al Furjan was one of the location. And this project has given 300% returns in 3 years. It was an off-plan project, townhouse category, 40-60 payment plan. People have paid only 40%. They have got 3 times returns in 3 years. So I can suggest you Furjan as a location, and we can find something good on metro location as well for you. Yeah. Mohit sir, Dubai investment downtown. Okay. So downtown is a good area to explore. It's been a center, it's been a heart of the city. Now the heart of the city is shifting towards Dubai South, wherein the new airport will come in, and a lot of those World Trade Center are getting shifted toward Expo location. And Furjan is evolving as a new heart of Dubai. So the downtown is still a very good location. It will continue to be on the center for next 5 years. A little expensive. Around prices are 3,500 dirhams to 4,000 dirham per square feet. On contrary to Furjan, which is around 1,500 dirham per square feet. So if the purpose is not the rental returns, if the purpose is capital return, then Furjan. If the purpose is rental return, Furjan will give you 6%, downtown will give you 7%. So, but your investment is 3 times. So basis of your plans, we can explore. Yeah. Ali sir, I would like to know what is the price for 1 bedroom. So Maritime City is coming up as an place which will have a lot of waterfront options. The per square feet price is around 2,000 dirhams, which means 1 bedroom can cost you around 2.1, 2.2 million dirhams. Just near to Maritime City, there is a Dubai Island which has a project from branded developer called Nakhil. 1 bedroom, waterfront, 2.1 million dirham kind of an opportunity exists under payment plan. Yeah. Same, sir. What is the middle place near Maritime City? Sir, Maritime City is also near to the Bardubai Mankhul area, near Jabil Park, and maybe little bit World Trade Center as well. So those are the localities which is settled now for 20-30 years. Good area to explore. Maritime is a place which has just explored, started coming into life in around 1.5 year, but it will grow because just near to that you have a community or society which has been kind of an old Dubai. So good place to explore. Yeah. Atul sir, average price of townhouse. Sir, townhouse prices varies in Dubai from for 3 bedroom, 3 million until 4.3, 4.5 million. Yeah. Now you can choose an option that you want to buy or invest into under construction or the ready property, but 3 to 4.5 million. Good developer, I am talking. We work only with top 10 developers, sir, and that's what I would always keep there as a reference point for you. Yeah. Major sir, I am interested associates, which mean in case you want to represent Shore in your localities, it would be an honor for us. So for sure, sir, our team will reach out to you as a Major sir. Thank you. Yeah. Gaurav sir, can I take a mortgage on the property? Yes, sir. As an Indian citizen, so you will be called as a non-resident. So your eligibility becomes 50% and applicability is only on the ready property. So for ready property to the tune of 50%, for sure we can go ahead. Yeah. Then we have questions coming from, please suggest good projects in Furjan. So Furjan is our kingdom. We are number 2 agency here in Furjan. Uh, Sir, here for now, we do not have any off-plan projects, but then there is an off-plan resale project. I have my own unit in Furjan. I have bought 3-bedroom townhouse project called Jabal Ali Village, which is 500 meters from the temple, IKEA and Sheikh Zayed Road. Ultimate product getting handover in around 8, 9, 10 months of time. Maybe Jabal Ali Village is a good product for you too. Yeah, but we have 2 more communities again by Nakhil, Muruj and Tilal Al Furjan. Yeah. Rajendra sir, my purpose is investment in getting regular income with capital appreciation. My budget is 2 to 3 CR. Rajendra sir, we have a very good option for you. Ready property as you need regular income, which means then rental return you are looking for. On the metro in around 1.3, 1.35 million, we can get you up on the metro. Very good developer. Same developer who has built world's largest Lamborghini showroom on Sheikh Zayed Road. Yeah, our team can reach out to you, sir. Naveen Dingra, sir, is Ajiji a good developer? Do you have? Sir, like we mentioned, though we are open to work with all, we work mainly with top 10 developers. And so for now, we have a better option than that. That's what I would tell you. Yeah. But if you are sticking and if you will insist, we will get you the unit wherever you want. But in our lenses, there are better options are there. Yeah. Lakshman sir, I am searching nearby your location whether it is available, sir. Nearby us, you will find your location as well. So don't worry at all. We'll get you the options. I stay in Discovery Gardens. I'll be shifting to Jabal Ali Village in another year time. But it's the entire area is known as a Furjan. So basis of your plans, we can get it. No worries at all. Yeah. Gaurav sir, ready property in Creek Harbor as an investment. Sir, ready property, Creek Harbor, which means 6% returns. So it's from MR, good construction, good area. It has a potential, but price may not increase. Price may stabilize for another around 2 to 3 years. But if the purpose is pure investment, then we can explore you or suggest you some other options as well. So depending on, sir, for us, what's the purpose? Why you want to invest? And so once we decode that element, then we can go into other equations and other chemistry for your plants. Yeah. Murthy sir, when we want to sell and money transaction, who will take care? So sure will take care. Yeah. Like I said, end to end. Yeah. I'll give you an example. So client is working in Procter and Gamble, sitting in US. We have bought the property for her. We have rented the property, not sold. Muruj Al Furjan is lifetime case. So rest assured, everything happens through one single lane. Yeah, and that's where 80% of clients are repeat or referral basis of our support and services, and most importantly, keeping you in mind. Yeah. Same, sir. What's the taxation on off-plan, sir? Zero. Zero taxation. That's a beauty of, so there is no capital appreciation gain, there is no capital gain tax. I bought a property in Mumbai in 2008 at 35 lakhs. I sold the property in 2014 and 70 lakhs. I have paid 1% tax and the capital gain tax, which I still could not rechecked, and I lost that money into transition because Maharashtra and Rajasthan and so many traction were there. But so here, simplicity, absolute simplicity, 0%. Yeah. Vijay sir, please suggest me 3 locations. Sir, basis of your budget, I would suggest you Furjan, you consider as a number 1. Then if you have maritime city or Dubai Island, basis of your purpose, little more details, maybe one of our team member will. Is there in 2 bedroom for 2 million with good location? So 2 bedroom, 2 million, then we'll stick to, I think, Furjan as a location. You will find around that price, very good options. Yeah. And why I keep telling Furjan, why is I stay in Furjan, why I have bought in Furjan, there is a reason for that. Yeah. So this is the only, and I'm using the word only community in Dubai which has everything which you can consider for a ecosystem for a life, from metro to schools to hospital to Sheikh Zayed connectivity to IKEA to temple, everything whatever you need. And the most importantly, the new Dubai which is evolving towards south, which will have world's largest airport. This place is 18 to 20 minutes away from that. So everything is coming up. So this will be the center of new Dubai in next 5 years. So why don't we be the part of the growth journey and potential being part of this community? Yeah. Fatima ma'am, Samana developer, is it good? Ma'am, like I said, we work with top 10. Samana is also okay, but then basis of your plans. Yeah. For us, ma'am, like I said, Fatima ma'am is very important. For us, you will have your 10 options. Yeah, but then what will fit to your purpose, your budget, your requirement, and then we can. So, like when you go to, and I'll repeat, when we go to one developer, they will tell only good things about them. When you come to agency like us, we'll understand your purpose and we'll try to fit that. Okay, these are 2 3 locations, these are 2 3 different developers can play a role and can help you to achieve your goal. Yeah. How is Al Jadaf? Do you have Sir? Al Jadaf is a okay area. Yes, we have a project, but Sir, Al Jadaf will take a time to evolve. Yeah. What I tell to people is keep 2 to 3 years of horizon in Dubai. Don't consider that in 10 years Dubai will grow to this level. In 10 years, this will happen. What will happen in 2 to 3 years? That should be our focus, and don't build your plans about seeing 2040. Though 2040 will come in, but you being a first time investors, we need to be little more calculative. We should take risks, but calculated ones. Yeah. Sunit sir, total payment and Indian tax on that payment mode, cash limit, yes, then limit. Okay, so you had multiple questions in one go, but all are related ones. I understand, sir. There is a limit on a yearly basis coming from an individual, so $250,000 per year. So what normally my client does is they make 3 4 of their family members together. So if they add 4 family members, that $1 million they can remit on yearly basis without any taxation. So the payment mode are available the way you are comfortable. There is a cash limit $250,000 per person, but you can combine family members so that limit get increases. And on that there is no taxation, so no worries on that. Yeah. Same sir, any ready property with more than this return? Sir, 7 to 8%, I will not tell you lie. People may tell you that they can get you, but when we can aim it, but then when you do the budgeting, keep it 6%. And yes, there would be 5 6% of capital appreciation as well. So any property which is near to the metro you can consider, and this area Furjan has that options. Yeah. Atul sir, 2 million dirham, golden card, and 2 apartments. Any option by chance? One to live, one for rent. Yes, sir. So we can get you one bedroom, or 1 bedroom of 1 unit and 1 studio of 1 unit, totaling to 2 million dirham. So you get a golden visa and you can have one for rent and one for live. Possible, sir. Gaurav sir, do I have to pay tax on rental income property again? So, sir, what happens is, in case during the process you become a non-resident, then there are no taxation. But a lot of my clients, what they does is whatever the income they get from Dubai through rent or through resale, they reinvest here. So that money doesn't go back to the India. So from taxation element, there is zero impact. So yeah, that's what 90% of people does. True. Satyanarayana sir, please share any write-up information to me. Sir, I would ask my team member to reach out to you so that he will understand your queries, and for sure we can reach out to you and have a detailed discussion. Why not? Same, sir. I am asking the stamp duty tech. Okay. Okay. So, sir, it's a good piece of information we missed covering in our presentation. So there is 4% Dubai Land Department registration charges are there. So irrespective of you buy under construction or ready property, 4%. Like in India, it varies from gender, male to female, from state to state. Here it's fixed. 4% registration charges are there, and that is to be paid by the buyer. So in terms of agency fees for new launches, we don't charge you any fees. We just have a due diligence with you, understand your purpose, fit what product will suit your requirement, and developer takes care of our efforts and our fees. When you buy a in between secondary sale or ready property, then the buyer pays 2% agency fees of the sale price. So for you in under construction new launch, it's only 4% registration fees. In case you buy ready property, then 4% is registration plus 2% agency fees. So total 6% is additional expenses. Gaurav sir, do Prince the cost of two bedroom? This we already discussed. Prince sir, cost of two bedroom apartment in JVC for living. Sir, JVC, I would say is a good area. There are other very good options are there, but to answer your direct questions, it should be around 1.6 million dirhams. Yeah, yeah. Rajendra sir, how to get the rental money without paying? Sir, it depends on your residency status. So if you are a non-resident, then you don't, then you would pay the tax as per the Indian governance framework. But if you are a NRI, then you don't pay any tax. Yeah. Prince, sir, which are the best location to live in Dubai, sir? Dubai, every location is good. Only thing is, depending on the budget, it will be so. Like any C class cities in India, you will have a per square feet this price. Then B class city and A class city. Similarly, within Dubai, also you'll find those areas with the varied, uh, expensive nature. So depending on, like I said, downtown will have 4,000 dirham per square feet. Furjan is 1,500 dirham per square feet with the potential to reach 2,200 dirham per square feet in 3 years. Uh, Downtown should stabilize at currently 4,000. It will remain at 4,000 because other areas are expanding in a good location. Yeah. Vijay sir, please share contact details to reach out Sunil. For sure, sir, our team will share you those details, and will be an honor for us to reach out to you and understand your plans and purpose in more details. Yeah. Anil sir, Piyush Mathur sir has a question. What can be the lowest budget to enter as an investor? Mathur sir, lowest budget, lowest category here is an studio apartment. The typical price for studio is around 650 to 700,000 dirhams. And if you buy in payment plan, so it will be 10%. So around 65, 70,000 dirham, which mean around 18, 20 lakhs as a first time investment. Then you pay with the time. Yeah. But what we suggest is, at least begin with one bedroom apartment in under construction. But if you are restricted on the budget part, then studio also can be good start. Yeah. Sri Krishna sir, suggest one upcoming best project or any area which will 5x. It's 5x may not happen. I will, and we are known for not giving any wrong inputs and wrong commitment to people. But in 2 to 3 years, what it can do is on your investment, it can give you around 40% returns. Yeah, 500 times will not happen. Yeah, but then you can still aim for 30, 40, 50%, depending on the project and budget. Yeah. Murthy sir, smart and safety investment to attend gold card and whenever, how quickly can get back out sale proceedings? Sir, buying can happen in a week's time. Sale can happen in a month's time, month or 2 month of time. So golden card, the golden visa we call it here, it will take around 1 week. You will need to be in the country because there is a medical process, there is an identity card, and then there is a fingerprinting. Biometrics happen. So you would need to be in the country for 5 working days. We had an investor coming from Hong Kong. We finished in 4 days. We do facilitate end-to-end project for you, but then we will need that much of your time, 5 working days in Dubai. Yeah. Gaurav sir, do you suggest to invest toward Dubai South, which is 50 kilometers away from? Sir, downtown is shifting towards Dubai South. So, so right now it's 50 kilometer, but in future it will be 5 kilometers. So, but what I suggest is we don't invest in downtown because it's very expensive. It will remain at that, and we don't invest right now in Dubai South, which is because quite far. We invest in this Dubai's downtown, which is Furjan, is evolving as a new downtown or new heart of Dubai. We invest here so that we are closer to the center. We are closer to the place where a lot of upkeeps are happening, and we are closer to the community which is established 20 years ago and has given 300% return. Muruj Al Furjan is the name in last 3 years. Yeah. So not in downtown, but if your budget is high and if you are looking for rental return, then downtown is good. It will give you 7% returns. Furjan will give you only 6%. But if your purpose is capital appreciation, then I think Furjan and related area will do more justice to you. Yeah. Rajendra sir, best location for investment, rental, and capital appreciation. What are the new launches properties in these areas? Sir, Dubai Island will give you good thing. Maritime is coming up nicely. Medan is coming up nicely. Furjan is coming up nicely. So yeah, these are, sir, we need to choose an area, then developer, and then projects. Because like I said, Nakhil, if they have 10 projects, all 10 will not do good. Like MR has a 10 projects, all 10 will not do good, though it's an MR brand. So that's where the shore comes into the picture and will tell you that, okay, sir, this is our purpose. Though MR is everywhere in terms of 10 projects, but only these three projects will do good for your purpose. So that's how we need to go a little more deep dive. Yeah, sir. Aditya sir, what about if one has a budget of 1 CR? So 1 CR, which means approximate, we can target about the studio, but 1 CR you don't need to give it in one go. So even if 1.3 it becomes, then we begin with studio and it has a payment plan. So you will begin with paying 20 lakhs now at the time of booking, and then similar amount is for payment plan. So 1 CR is very, very sufficient. Not in terms of the property value, it needs to be around 1.5 CR, but then at one go we need only 20-25 lakhs to begin with. Yeah. Same sir, as a wealth manager I get more rental returns. I guess we can expect more in Dubai. Same sir, see, people do not come to Dubai only for financial reasons. Yeah, like I said, here we are treated as a life, and I have heard from people across the world, from Canada to US, that situation is getting different. Yeah, and that's why people come to it. So it's a packaged living. You will get an off plan property 30% returns, but what you get in addition to the 30% is the exposure. And then I'll tell you simply about my own life, and it's replicated across. Yeah. uh, my daughter, she plays cricket from UA team. She has met MS Dhoni, and I don't know, being a small common resident of Indian context, did or ever, if I had this opportunity of meeting Mr. Dhoni, right? She will welcome them and lot many of such exposure. So this is small example. So Dubai is in package, and when you see it as a package, it exceeds the ecosystem in many, many ways. But only for financial monetary things, I think, yes, you are right, there are better investments. So that's a one, it's a package. Second, people also diversify. So one stake in that category, one stake in that. So that's where Dubai comes into the picture. So safest, secured, and potential city. So why not? Yeah. Next, Gaurav sir, please say, how is DLRC? Sir, Dubai Land Residential Complex is okay. Yeah, I would say okay. On a scale of 10, I would rate it 6. But there are areas which is 8 and 9. So up to us. Yeah. Pratap sir, registration value and market value are different or same? Oh, it's a good question. So here, unlike in India, it is same, sir. So market value is what the registration value. Like in India, if it's a 50 dirham, 50 lakhs is the market value, registration value may be only 10 lakhs. So you pay only on the 10 lakhs, even 8 or 9% in India. But here, market value, registration value is same, 50 lakhs. So you pay 4% on 50 lakhs here. Good questions. Chandra sir, what services does your company offer? Sir, we are mainly into the real estate, but all associated elements of real estate we take care. So 80% of our work is buying, selling, releasing for clients. But whatever support you need on the mortgage, on the vastu, on the monetary part, and any of those logistical hassle, we are into the picture. Yeah. Kindly mail me for further better info. Need to leave now. Thank you so much, same sir, for your time. Our team will reach out to you for sure. Done. You will have our email. What is the probability Dubai market? Similar. Shine sir, people have been talking about this question since the Expo 2020 and 2021, when that when the Expo goes, Dubai will be empty. But on contrary, Dubai has grown and grown better than expectations. So, like I said, you are a life here. This life connect is nowhere you will find in the world, whether you talk about Europe to Switzerland to Canada to US and UK. So here you are a life, and when there is a focus and connect to the life, then there is only one thing will happen, which is the growth. And the good thing about Dubai is they learn from the mistakes, they learn from the history. So when you see those context, and the pull factor of 2014 world's largest airport and the entire world trade center is shifting toward one direction, I think there is only growth, considering those learnings from the history. Yeah. Is Furjan a good location? Furjan is not a good location, sir. It's a very good location, so we need to add very as well. I have been staying here for last 14 plus years with family. Which location, what type of property you'll recommend for running Airbnb, and it is worth even? Sir, the returns in Airbnb is around 10 to 12%. The location, if our Airbnb is a plan, then anything which is close to the metro will serve your purpose. So I would still suggest you, instead of choosing downtown, choose Furjan because of the metro location. But metro should be in the picture because your target is Airbnb. Yeah. Perfect. So I think my team is advising me the time is up. Yeah. So once again, thank you so much. I keep telling to my team that what a best gift we can ever get from anybody is the time, and that's what you have given us. You have been with us for last 80-85 minutes. So thank you so much once again. It's a team who is committed to create value for you. Feel free to reach out, and I keep telling to whomsoever I meet that irrespective, it's a real estate. Even if you or your friends are visiting Dubai, and if they want to know that Sunil which side of the hotel or which restaurant they should go, feel free. It's a journey for us. It's a relationship. The purpose of this webinar is to connect with you, not to sell the properties. It's just to make you aware, and it will be an honor for us to, in case if we can be part of your journey in any manner. So thank you once again. Thank you for your time, and namaste and good evening. Thank you.